You know, I could be playing the new Zelda DLC right now. Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to more Sonic Forces Things Down Your Throat. So, we got introduced to the three main gameplay styles last time as Eggman, takes over the world and all that jazz. So, yeah. First of all, plenty of confusing things happened, like Sonic is, not dead after all. He's being apparently held upon the Death Egg. And, now we, as the OC, gotta rescue him. But, before any of that, I should probably note the, mission. So, you notice that, well, we only have some of these missions, done. Well, these basically highlight the missions that you'll probably have to do. And, clearing these missions will give you clothes for your avatar, so that's good. And another thing, actually, is the daily missions. So if you clear an avatar stage, well, the one I have at least, since today's December 9th when I'm recording this, you get a EXP bonus, or EXP bonus. So basically what that entails is that you'll get a whole lot more score, meaning you'll get more of a chance of getting an S rank. So you might want to use that if there's a stage that's particularly really, really hard. So, to S rank at least, so how about that? Anyway, I should probably mention those little red rings that I keep collecting. Well, as we're going through here, obviously. But, yeah, those red rings that we've been collecting, they've been a collectible in Sonic ever since Sonic Colors. And, they're normally used to unlock things. Well, in this game, well, I don't know whether or not I'm gonna... Well, actually, I think I will actually show this, since, well, I don't know where all the red star rings are. In fact, this is probably not gonna even be a 100% playthrough. Well, I'm just gonna say that right now. This is probably not gonna be a 100% playthrough because, well, a golden rule for my LPs is that if it's not worth 100%ing, then why is it worth my time? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna 100% this, but I at least want to, well, try my best to at least S rank every level. But as for the red rings, they do something. But we're not going to get into a little bit, we're not going to go into detail about them until, a little bit later. But for now, let's just continue onward here. So, yeah, it's probably actually a good idea for you to actually get the red star rings, actually. Because they do add up to your score. And of course, this being a Sonic game where you're ranked, score is very, very important indeed. Alright, so we get that burst wisp right there, so let's keep on, jumping and jumping and jumping. Which is all very well and good and fun. Yay. Yeah, pretty much, even though I'm going to be showing off all of the wispins, since they are, incredibly varied, burst is what I'm gonna be commonly using. Because, well, burst is basically what you're gonna be using. Or what I'm gonna be using, actually. Wow, I almost got every single red ring in this level. Oh my god. That's actually very, very rare for me. But, yeah, there was one other thing that I was going to mention. Well... whatever. I think I already mentioned that fact that this was not a 100% playthrough, so yeah. But either way, we cleared an avatar stage, so the daily bonus is all well and good. Also, get ready to see this. A lot. Yeah, get ready to see a whole bunch of avatar and wispins going on here. Or avatar and wispin rewards, excuse me. Blah. Because I can talk, apparently. And yeah, just get ready to see a whole lot of that, because that's where the budget of this game went to, am I right? I am right. But either way, before we move on to stage 5, I should probably mention how this, LP is going to be handled, since I didn't really get a chance to explain myself about the whole thing, last time. Basically how this is going to work is that, well, there are 30 stages in this game. And as you probably would have caught wind by now, they're all incredibly short. So to make things easier for you, And to make things easier for, well, maybe the audience and time, and after Metal Gear Rising had so many long videos, I am going to keep videos to 3 stages per, video. So they may be short, they may be long, but this is Sonic Forces, so who even tries, am I right? Either way, we're off to our official first boss fight.
This is the end, Sonic.
Oh, hey, sounds like the party started. Want to let me go and join in? No? Of course not. You hate fun. Whoa. Oh, wow. The end, huh? Let's see you try something now that I'm free.
Foolish hedgehog. Getting out of your chains does not make you free. Now, come and face the inevitable.
Ha! The only thing inevitable here is my foot kicking your butt.
Okay, so I must amend something. During the Sonic Lost World playthrough, I mentioned that Zavok's music, or whatever, however Sega wants you to pronounce him. Zavok's music is really, really cool. And that theme song that we play, that theme that just played during that cutscene, is called Zavok's Taunt. And that's ripped straight out of Sonic Lost World. And honestly, it's one of the most menacing things I've ever heard in a video game. Just like, you heard it. That was ripped directly from Sonic Lost World, and honestly, that theme kicks a lot of ass. It's very intimidating for such a generic bad guy, but yeah. Either way, here's something that probably hasn't been done in a Sonic game before, like this sort of 3D plane type deal. So, kind of like how Kirby 3D Rumble operates. Modern Sonic here is on a 3D plane. And, well, there's no boost involved, so thank God. He moves at a set speed so that you can easily maneuver around him. But, going into the boss fight itself with this remix of Battle with Zavok from Sonic Lost World, what you're going to want to do is, Zavok is piloting a Robot B for some reason. And, well, basically you just have to avoid his giant robotic buzz bomber until, he eventually stomps on the ground. Now, here's a pro tip for all you people. Just stay on the ground when, his giant B attacks. And once it attacks, just repeatedly mash the B button, because I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch, to constantly homing attack him until, part of his health goes down. And, once you know what you're doing, this boss fight doesn't really take that long. But first-time players are going to be hella confused as to what to do.
No! How could I lose to the likes of you again?
That was a blast. Bring some chili dogs next time.
Because he likes chili dogs. But yeah, that was a boss fight. That was indeed a boss fight, and it only took about 2 minutes when you know what you're doing. So yeah, I'm not lying when I say this playthrough is going to be incredibly short. I'm banking on this being, 10 videos, well, aside from some bonus episodes, but, we're not going to think about that right now. What we're instead going to focus on is the fact that right there we got a new Wispin. That is the Lightning Wispin. So, I'll go into more detail about that later, but I'm just going to outfit the avatar with that for now.
It's that sound again. Whoa, it's not time for thinking, it's time for running!
Oh boy, the Death Egg is gonna explode! And that daily mission was entirely pointless, considering that I already got the daily mission bonus. What are you talking about? But either way, about the Wispins, some of them that you get via completing missions can have actually different sets. Like, this Burst Wispin can collect rings, increasing speed, and applies a protective shield. So, how about that? And just like with, you know, every Wispin that we get, I'm going to show off, you know, the new one that we get. So, next Avatar stage, we're going to be showing off the Lightning Wispin. Oh, and by the way, if you don't want to navigate this world map, you can easily just press X to bring up the stage list. So, that is very, very convenient. Either way, though, next stage is called Egg Gate. Now, this one is pretty fun. I'm not going to lie. This one is actually one of my favorite modern Sonic stages. Because, honestly, it reminds me a whole lot of, well, you'll see. It honestly reminds me a whole lot of, like, a mixture of Final Rush from Sonic Adventure 2 and Starlight Carnival from Sonic Colors. Final Rush, basically because, well, this is the rail grinding level. Yeah, because you're mainly going to be grinding on rails. And Starlight Carnival because, well, this takes place in space with a whole bunch of, you know, ships in the background and stuff. And, you know, the scenery is really cool and all that. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Like, this game actually looks pretty damn good. Like, even on the Nintendo Switch, this looks kind of great, honestly. Like, obviously, the best-looking version is the PS4 version, but I'm not playing on the PS4. I don't have one yet. What are you, silly? Also, I totally pressed the left button. What the hell? Yeah, sometimes that happens, which is really weird. Like, sometimes I want to jump on a rail by pushing either left or left or right or L or R, but it just doesn't register, and I don't get why. Yeah. But whatever. So yeah, Sonic is in space, and he is, well, he was being held on the Death Egg, which, if you're ever familiar with the classic Sonic games, then you would know that the Death Egg was basically his own little Death Star type thing. Like Eggman's own Death Star, his ultimate weapon, his ultimate space station, you know? And honestly, it's really cool that it's been brought back here, and an actual 3D Sonic game, like an original 3D Sonic game, is hi, Star Wars. Yeah, speaking of Death Egg and Death Star. Yeah, so whenever you see these sequences pop up, like, these are cool set pieces, but they're basically QTEs. Don't lie, these are just basically QTEs. And, you know, they're really cool. You know, this is why this stage is kind of fun. Because there's a lot of alternate pathways, you know. A bunch of 2D platform that works, and it's over. Yeah, that's kind of the problem with Sonic Forces, is that, well, also a big reason why this LP is going to be short is because these stages tend to be really, really short. Like, shorter than the average, like, classic Sonic level even, which is weird. It's really weird in this game because, well, this stage, well, Egg Gate is actually really cool. It's one of my favorite stages in the game. But it just ends before it really gets, you know, into it, you know? Like, 2 minutes and 10 seconds when you know what you're doing. And, yeah, it's, well, whatever. It's a stage. It's a fun stage for what it is, and, you know, it's a stage.
Easy there. Everything's cool. Are you here to rescue me? Can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It's been a while since I've seen a friendly face.
Hey, rookie, you still in one piece?
Oh, sure. Don't even bother to ask how I am.
Sonic!
Amy?
I'm so glad!
Hold up, Amy.
Is there an exit around here? Your concern is touching, Knuckles.
Sonic, finding you alive is the best news we've had in months. And here's the bad news. Our intel indicates Eggman's got a weapons factory in Green Hill, pumping out munitions for his war effort.
A factory? We can't take out Eggman's home base in Metropolis if he's got a factory supplying him.
No kidding. Look, Sonic, I know you just got back, but we're spread thin. Can you take care of this? We need that factory in Green Hill destroyed. Take the rookie with you.
You sure about this? The kid was shaking like a leaf the whole time we were at the Death Egg.
That's because it's cold in space. The factory is nice and warm.
It will be when it's burnt to the ground. Sonic, you take the lead. Rookie, just make sure you take good notes.
I got 6 months of payback I'm just dying to spend. This sounds like a good start.
All right, time for Sonic's payback later. Because, of course, well, I like to keep it 3 stages per video. But, you know, while we're here, we might as well just, you know, customize the avatar. Of course, since I do want to keep eyes different. Now, this just sounds like a bootleg Stairs to the Abyss, but, yeah, so you got a whole bunch of, you know, outfits to choose from. Like, you know, we got a whole bunch of different gloves. We got different kinds of shoes. Like, I can actually make them wear human feet, you know, and make them all really, really cool. Honestly, could be like a superhero. Like, you know what? Yeah, you know what? You know what? Knights. That's what we need. That's what we need in this lifetime. Knights. Knights the Wolf. Night Eyes. Night Eyes the Wolf. That's what we need. But yeah, so we got Sonic out of the Death Egg, so all's well and good. So I think we're good to stop for now. Next time on Sonic Forces, we're going to head over to Stage 7, Arsenal Pyramid. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Together we can show the world what we